So the official gameplay trailer for The Sims 4 Royalty and Legacy has released. It's about a 3-minute trailer, I think a little over 3 minutes. So I wanted to watch it together. Um, I have another video and I'll link in the description of the an actual release trailer. To be honest, it felt like nothing. So hopefully we get more from the gameplay trailer, but let's watch it together.
Alright, here's the tea. Royal life. It's not just palaces and crowns. It's choices. Big ones, small ones, messy ones. The kind that decide whether you're loved or totally loathed. So let's get into it. Nobility is an active career anyone can chase. Well, once they're old enough. So, what's the deal? How does one go from a noble newcomer to a leader of a kingdom? Perform your duties, make the right moves, and you'll move up the ranks faster than a princess can fall down a set of bleachers. And what rewards do you get for all that royal grind? Only the best strip, regal traits, and of course, the crown. Obsessed! But the real prize is the favor of the people. Your choices change how the kingdom sees you. Example, while holding court, a fellow noble raises a concern that someone keeps blocking their mailbox, the highest of offenses. Do you favor the royalty and punish the offenders? Or side with the commoner and let it slide? You're not gonna please everyone, so host an extravagant ball! I mean, who doesn't love a party? Throwing a successful event is one way to increase your noble rank, as is loyal service to your people and fulfilling the duties expected of you. Very respectable. Noble, lead by example. Love it. Just kidding. Bring on the drama! Take Exhibit A, the damp disgrace. Perhaps a certain incident about a certain noble gives you the opportunity to extort them. Got a rival blocking you from advancement? Challenge that dirty llama to a duel! Win, and they'll step down a level, and that title is yours for the taking. Maybe after you've honed your skill first? Yikes! Oh, better yet, let the winds of fate decide the future for you. Power shifts are dramatic turns that alter who rules, who falls, and your favor between commoners and royals. But not all fairy tales end happily ever after. That frog prince kiss could be your ticket to the good life. Or a wart-filled scandal leading to a very awkward press conference and your abdication of the throne. Hey, it can happen to anyone. It's only a matter of time. If it's not kissing frogs, it's a sabotaged cuckoo clock. Which is why you should have a promise to inherit and ensure many years of family rule. Or just move on and start fresh instead. I mean, with so many worlds to make your kingdom, there's no right way to rule. Why not make the unexpected choice and see what happens?
Awesome move.
So that was, I don't know. I'm still feeling a lot of nothing. So we're going to go back. We're going to play it back maybe at halftime with no sound and see if we can actually see what the gameplay is. So going back to the beginning, this is a Nobility gameplay trailer, which I guess I didn't catch that the first time. So Nobility, I guess, is a new career that anyone can have. It does not have set hours. It's just being noble. So the first thing we noticed is she gets to set taxes. I'm not sure how taxes are going to work in The Sims. I don't think we've ever had that as an option in any iteration of the game. But look, you can set them from very high to very low. Again, not quite sure what that's going to do. But I guess taxes will go to the royalty. I'm not sure. So you have different duties. You practice your speeches. You talk to common people who have complaints about, I guess, issues. The Nobility career looks like it's for adults only. Or maybe it's teen. He looks fairly young. So maybe it's teen or up or young adult or up. So you can't be nobility early. And then you kind of start off through the ranks. So you move up from newcomer to a leader. So I guess it's a 10 career, a 10 level 10 career, I'm not sure. So now there's new noble introduction. If you have nobility, you can bestow knighthood. I mean, all this is interesting. I just don't know if it counts as gameplay. It's like, well, after you've bestowed knighthood, did some introductions, hosted a couple of balls. I mean, how far are you gonna go? I love the necklace. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now these traits, blue blood, royal, noble, romancer. I'm not sure if those are traits or those aspirations. I don't know. So your performance in the career, I guess, is going to sway depending on if you're getting along with common people versus non-common people. That's the part of the gameplay that's not 100% clear. Is what are you doing to influences it one way or the other? So when people come to you with complaints, I guess the complaints are going to be nobles versus commoners. And depending on how you vote to handle certain issues, it either helps the commoners or it helps the nobles, and that will sway influence. Probably not a good thing. Probably want to ride the line depending on what you're trying to do. You can throw balls, which, I mean, we've thrown parties in The Sims 4 for forever. It does seem like there's a very specific dance at this ball, though, kind of giving me Bridgerton vibes, for those of you who have watched that show. Again, the Creative Sims is gorgeous. Not practical in any other world besides this one, though. Because it's very specific to royalty. But other than holding speeches, holding balls, moving up the nobility career, dueling, I don't understand what the gameplay actually is. And then, yeah, there's some drama, but, The Sims 4 never organically has drama. So you're probably going to have to make fights or accidents happen. So in the example, they show a little girl sees this man accidentally have like a bladder incident, and she tells someone about it, which, I don't know that children can really do that. And then she starts blackmailing him based on this secret. So kids can't blackmail, only adults can blackmail. That's going to be interesting. So she's blackmailing him. But again, what does that do? Does that take him down in the career? Does that move her up in the career? I'm not 100% sure. They mentioned dueling, which we saw in the original release trailer, that if you win a duel, you can get your opponent to step down or, do what you want them to do. But again, I'm not quite sure how that would work. So I guess after I win the duel, well, in this situation he lost because he has a low score. But after he wins or loses, the opponent either goes up or down in rank. And of course, they're going to have lore that relates to royalty. So, like, pulling the sword out of the stone. And I reference back to Cinderella, but what does that mean for gameplay? So, like, is there a storyline where you can have a prince try to find you and marry you? Like, I'm still not quite understanding. And like Anazi's trials, and what does that mean? Like, I still feel like we're missing something. There must be a blog post or something. They're playing on tropes, enchanted mirrors, kissing frogs, pulling swords out of stone. Like, this is all from fairy tales, which isn't really the plot of this story. Like this one, we see her kiss a frog, and she can either get a prince or it can be a scandal that she was seen kissing a frog. So, I don't know why she'd have to abdicate the throne for that. Is that something that she just voluntarily does? Did her rank get so low that she had no choice but to do it? And this is the new Death by Cuckoo Clock. I don't know. I'm still not really understanding it. Or something. And then you can promise to inherit the title. And he had the choice to decline it, which is interesting. So I was surprised by that, because I just assumed it would be an automatic acceptance. So you can have kings in different areas. So, like for example, Queen Lunella rules the kingdom of Innisgreen, which was the world from Enchanted by Nature. They have very high taxes, and they have a noble decrees of. I'm not sure what this is. we didn't really get into noble decrees, but you can have noble decrees of different things, I guess. And you can have royalty in different worlds. That part was not 100% clear. I guess it's just a menu option, and they have different. I like that they have different styles of thrones to kind of fit different worlds. Now they are teasing a Dynasty gameplay trailer on the 29th, which again I'm a little confused because is that separate? Is Dynasty gameplay separate from Nobility gameplay? And what would be the difference? So it's going to focus on the land grab family. I think this is Nancy here in the top. But I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I didn't see a lot of actual gameplay. And maybe I'm just having a bad understanding. But where is the gameplay portion of the gameplay trailer other than dueling for power, setting taxes, and playing out fantasy tropes like kissing a frog and enchanted mirrors? What am I actually doing in this world or any world? I like that there's cross-pack play in the sense that, you know, you can be a queen or king in any world, not just this one. But it's still not 100% clear. I still feel like I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing something with it, because it's like, well, this can't be everything. I'm looking at the official Sims website, and I'm not seeing any new articles, other than the one we've read before. So I'm not understanding. So let me know in the comments below what you think based on this Nobility gameplay trailer, and then we'll see what happens with the Dynasty gameplay trailer in a week.